Hello, everyone. I wanted to talk to you today about, first, I wanted to tell you my name is Caroline Passmore, and I am the owner of CRP Specialists Inc. and Bookkeeping is Fun LLC. CRP Specialists is my company where we do provide profit strategies specializing in the nonprofit organizations and the trades. And Bookkeeping is Fun is my coaching company where we do help those who are learning bookkeeping or have come out of a coaching or come out of one of those courses, and they're just not really sure what the next steps are to ensure that they can, really start their business. So, if you're a bookkeeper in need of support and you need some, not sure what next steps to take, please feel free to contact me because that is exactly what it is that I do. So, my vision, of course, is to support businesses with professional bookkeepers and for bookkeepers to be fully supported so that their businesses will thrive. So, are you a bookkeeper who just needs a little bit of a confidence boost to help them move their business to that next level? Do you feel that you just need a little bit of support because you just took one of those courses, as I said, and you simply feel that you are not sure what those next steps are to take? I understand that pain. I know what it's like to begin a business and not know where to go and what to do next. That was exactly how I felt when I began my business this second time, because this is my second time doing a business. I began my business in 2019. So I'm going to give you a little backstory about me. So this may be a little bit longer of a live than I normally give because I want to tell you the roots of what it is where I came from, because I know that's probably something I have not done, and you may not know enough about me and where I came from. So I used to own a bookkeeping business many years ago, back in two, 1990 or late 90s, early 2000s. And I did well. I mean, it ended up that I started my business because I worked at a construction company, and I worked on a job site. It was a large construction company. We built multi-million dollar homes, and the subcontractors were coming to me because I was actually working on the job sites, and the subcontractors were coming to me and asking me for help to do their books. So, why not? It was a nice little side gig I was doing with doing their books, and then I started getting a lot of work. So I said, okay, well, I guess it's time to leave the company and start my own thing. So I left um, the construction company and I opened my own business. Then my life changed. My first husband was killed in an accident, and I ended up having to, you know, things. When your life is turned topsy turvy, you tend to do things in a totally different way. And I shut my business down. So I went back to work, and I did what I needed to do for my family. I had a well, he was 4 years old at the time, when initially, but then when everything happened and things settled, my son was 6 years old when I went back to work. And I, it's a very long story as to everything that happened. But my son was 6 years old, and I went to work for the school system, and my it, I went to work for as a school accountant. So, you do what you have to do, but it was truly a learning experience for me because then I learned another system, another way of doing things, and I you get another aspect of the way things work. So, but 10 years later, I met my husband, my current husband, and he encouraged me to go back to school. My son had encouraged me to go back to school, so I went to get my bachelor's degree. I then continued on to get my master's degree, and then I went to got a job at Seminole Casino, which was not the greatest concept for me. Didn't work out well. Then I left, and my husband encouraged me to start my business once again. So here I am. I started my business. When I started my business in 2019, I found it very challenging um, to to get support because I was not sure how to go about doing this whole virtual thing. Because that's really what the way things were. I went to a few businesses and I offered myself my services, but it really was becoming a virtual world. So I went out and I was trying to ask for support and ask for help, and there wasn't a lot of help out there. So, but so I was, and then the support that I was finding was not very supporting. There were a lot of people who were offering who are not very nice. So it was really very challenging to me. So what I did was I shrank back to myself and I did my own research because I'm an intelligent person and I know how to do research. I also have a son who is a computer engineer, and he is incredibly technologically advanced. So I asked him for a lot of help, and I asked him to help me find information and helped me to find the technology I required. So between myself, my own advance, because I did a lot of work with different things online over the years, so I had that at my advantage. So with my own knowledge and then the help of my son, we we figured a lot of these things out on our own. So thankfully, I was able to figure out how to build my own business and do my own thing and make my business successful on my own. But I know not everyone is able to do that. So through my own resources and figuring these things out for myself, I was blessed. I do not want others to have to go through what I've been through. So, what I have done is I have created the Bookkeeping is Fun Business Academy, and I have compiled all of the knowledge that I've put together over the years. And I have, on because I also understand so thoroughly the mindset that it takes to have to go through starting a new business and the what you deal with when you're putting together a new business and everything it takes to have to just go step by step by step. I understand how it feels when there's no one there to help you. So I want to be that person to be by your side. And that's what I'm offering. My what Through the Bookkeeping is Fun Business Academy, I am there at a weekly call. Every week we have a conversation. It's not just me telling you what to do and telling you, you must do this, you must do that. We have a conversation, and I'm there to support you. I'm there to help you build your business. We are a team. I am going to make sure that you have a successful business. So Again, my name is Caroline Passmore, and I want to see all bookkeepers who want a business. I want you to be successful. So please feel free to message me at any time. I would love to speak with you about my Bookkeeping is Fun business academy, because truly I believe that bookkeeping is fun. I look forward to speaking with you. Thank you.